California on murder charges may have connections throughout the U.S., including at least one case in Pascagoula. Fox 10 News reporter Joe Salvatore has that story.
The Los Angeles Police Department arrested 72-year-old Samuel Little and charged him with the murders of 3 women in the late 1980s. Detectives traced Little's criminal history through the years and visited cold case detectives across the country, including the Gulf Coast.
Versace, first name V-A-R-R-E-N, last name V as in Victor, E-R-S-I-G-A.
Detective Darren Versace works cold cases for the Pascagoula Police Department.
Sometimes it's very frustrating. Witnesses have died, some of the victims have died, and evidence, over time has been lost or destroyed.
Pascagoula police are reinvestigating the 1982 murder of Melinda LaPrede, a 22-year-old who went missing.
She had was a prostitute here in the city of Pascagoula. She gets in the car with this guy by the name of Sam Little, and she's never seen again.
Her body was found less than a month later at a cemetery in Gaucher. Evidence suggests she was bound and strangled.
We had forensic people come down. We had them collect a lot of evidence off the body.
This is basically where she was found.
Description of the vehicle was like a Pinto station wagon that had brown wood grain sides on it.
Another prostitute described the suspect to police and gave them a vehicle description. Detective Versace says Little, also known as Samuel McDowell, was later arrested along with a woman and another man.
They found the car in Ocean Springs in November of '82, and that's what led to the discovery of Sam Little, Arilla Dorsey, and a guy by the name of, another individual. I'd like to keep him quiet at the time.
Police say the 3 of them would shoplift in stores in Mississippi, turn around and resell the items out of the trunk of a car. Little was also charged in 1982 with the strangulation of a Gainesville woman.
At the time, Florida had the description of the Pinto station wagon with the wood grain sides. That connected the dots, and then Florida took over the case because they had actually more evidence. They found hairs that resembled Little's on the body of the victim in Florida.
That case went to trial and ended in acquittal, so the Jackson County DA in 1982 did not pursue the case against Little. Versace says the Florida jury acquitted Little because the prosecutor could not find a witness, whom has since been located.
That's how this case could possibly reopen here in Pascagoula. We're going to investigate it, see if there's enough evidence there that we can present it to the district attorney's office, along with the 2 witnesses that we have that were strangled by Sam Little, identified back in 1982.
Detective Versace recently interviewed 2 Pascagoula women who survived attacks in the early 80s by a man they believe is Sam Little.
They knew it like it happened yesterday. It has stuck with them for a very long time. Both of them believe they escaped death.
One of LaPrede's brothers says he thinks about Melinda every day and wants justice.
If I can bring some resolution to the family, that's always a very good feeling for a detective.
In Pascagoula, Joe Salvatore, Fox 10 News.
The case against Little is just beginning to evolve, and Detective Versace says Little may be linked to murder cases in many other states.